Again, the motorcycles put down the wrong side of the street to get their position. Here they come down. This is like a two-way street, but it looks like a one-way.
Oh no, there's a bus.
Uh-oh, they got a problem. Here comes the bus. They still press on. They got to get up to the front. And here's the guy going to the... One guy's coming down the sidewalk and that cuts through the opposing traffic. We're taking the back streets down to the center. This is very picturesque. Okay. This is like, here we are. And we are in Italy, Napoli. Our neighborhood is, you saw the crazy street where we were. This is a little saner. Of course, you don't want to walk in the middle of the street.
Because they don't care.
And all along the way we have shrines. It's not labeled, but it's a saint. And somebody's picture on the shrine. Memorial. It's a memorial. Beautiful shrines. Gotta get out of the street before I get killed.
Look at this scene.
I know, isn't it cool? You know, the reason you see wash out is because no one has dryers. Everybody's got a washer, but no dryers. Because it's so arid here. But the clothes dry really quick. We do the same thing. We wash our stuff and we just hang it out. And that's why you see all these clothes. U.S., everybody has dryers. Even if you live in the desert, you'll have a dryer. Which is pretty insane. Here's another shrine. The shrine, actually, they built it on the sidewalk, so...
They took over the sidewalk.
Yeah, they took over the sidewalk, so you got to step in the street a lot. Traffic's died down some. We're inside a church right off the main drag here. So these are the churches we're all familiar with. The pews and the altar. This is at the Garrison Church for the U.S. troops. American Forces, Christmas 1944 to Easter 1946. That's funny. We should just happen to go in here. St. Mary's. So all the guys that fought in the war, the Catholics in Naples, would come to this church. The candles are electric. You put your offering in and they probably light up. Then they probably stay on for some amount of time. I'm going to try this. I'm going to put an offering in here and see if this... There's two lit right now. You can see where they are. That's ours, right there. How about that? I must say it's more efficient, not quite as romantic, but okay, we're in Italy. Here's a beautiful cannoli. Rum barbers.
Gigantic donut.
Here's your donut. You want a donut? But these are big donuts. Here's small cannoli. Oh, they look good. We're on Via Toledo, which is one of the main streets. Going down to the main square. This is the Spagnoli Quarter. It's like a little Italy. Here's a shop, Alcott. The whole shop is manufactured clothes, distressed clothes. They look like the U.S. distressed clothes.
College wear brand.
Yeah, college wear brand.
And then the double pants. It's a double pants.
I think a double pants.
Not a fan.
So you're allowed to, you can hang your ass down on your outer. You got the double. So all these European kids are buying all this U.S. distressed stuff.
Worn out So what you should do is like go to the Salvation Army. And it's very popular to put like a place and a year.
Yeah.
That's about all you need.
And we've seen a lot of it all over the place. I mean, they got these T-shirts, and it's all like U.S. titles and U.S. cities. And it's really popular. Got Alcott Penn State team. They got it in different colors. You can get your Penn State team any color you want. Oh no? It's a galleria we ran into. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Galleria Umberto.
Like your early mall that is covered
Yeah.
walkway.
Oh, gorgeous architecture.
There's a statue.
Gotta be the place. Full of tour groups here. We're in the main plaza. You know you're in the happening place when you see all the two tour groups. Yeah, first big Italian piazza. Have to find a tourist office so we get a map. Should be one over here somewhere. It's your fountain. Shit, we forgot to make a wish. We didn't throw a coin in the fountain. This is the palace. This is the palace here.
Palace. What, for the King of Naples?
The king. I don't know. We ran into a nice gentleman that gave us directions, and he said, you go until you see the palace. I know.
Open space.
Yeah, it's gigantic open square. Aha! There's the information office right ahead of us. Must have been the old palace in the Venetian era. It's a galleria. It's like a big shopping center. This is the Opera Theater. Looks like a castle down there. Here's the top of the Galleria portico. This is just a portico. It's incredible. Fancy. Information. Tours. Gallery floor. Mosaics. Beautiful mosaics. And there's two people doing that. Posing. Dress up and stand still. So there's Mount Vesuvius. How about that? Here's the city, cruise ships. We got a port down here with all the pleasure boats. So we're going to Pompeii somewhere along the line. Get a better view of that. Pizza in Napoli. Napoli mushrooms, tomatoes, and mozzarella. Yes, delicious. See, on top of the hill, there's like a palace and a fort up there, way up on top. Looks like too much of a climb. This is Carlo the Third. This is Carlo the Fifth. Here's the palace guard shacks. Doesn't look like anybody's guarding. This is... who is this guy?
Alfonso de Aracona.
Alfonso de Aracona. Let's take a look at his face. Alfonso. I think we're going backwards in time here. Here's Consul Carlo D'Ancio. Carlo D'Ancio. Hey, Carlo. And then we have either further back. Federico III Sevilla, Crusader. Definitely a crusader. And then we have Gregorio Germano. Doors like this in all the buildings. They're like 3 stories high and massively thick. This is a nice section. This is the more modern section, 1 block off the other street we came down. The old neighborhoods. These are the newer upscale neighborhoods. You could see the nice apartments, high-rise apartments. I like the old section where the clothes are hanging out. There's still clothes hanging out. They must all have dryers. Either that or they don't wash their own clothes. Yeah, they could have a central laundry in the basement or something. Yeah, doesn't feel Italian. You need a little bit more messy. Side street, and we ran into this little piazza. So yeah, we're in the university district. A lot of nice, tons of little bookstores, a lot of little bars, cafes, little shops all the way down the street. Piazza di Milo. Piazza del Milo. Nice, everybody's hanging out. There's cafes all in here. And we got a little pedestrian area. There's a piazza. There's a street going up the hill to the fort. This is old Naples, right in here. We're in the old town here. Streets. You don't get the resolution on the camera. This used to be, oh, this is a statue here. Each one of these little monuments is marked on the map. And not necessarily marked. There you go. Pigeon on top. Can't get a date off of that. No date. Look how they built this arch. The Roman arch. It's architectural breakthrough. You got the small stones.
We are changing the delivery company. We are choosing.
It's amazing. Just one little technique opened up a whole new way of building things. Yes. Then they got these giant porticos, doors into courtyards. This is where the churches buy their stuff. Chalices, statues. Well, I suppose you could. This is old Naples. Hello.
Questo messaggio gestore delle pagine.
Oh.
Something about the pepper.
Allora, questo simbolo è primo.
Let's pick the devil up. This is $1.50.
What is it? Okay.
Look at the lamb thing up there, moving his head.
Got statues all over the place. You got your religious statues, and you have your toy cars.
Look at the moving lamb thing. Oh no.
There's the lamb. Very strange things they got here. Now we got our flowers.
Però ci team, chi sta in coppia, sta un'oretta e mezza, ci facessimo tutto cuore, però io non faccio spazio. No, siamo benissimo del cascino,
Look at all this. Statues, statues, statues. Strange little statues. You can make your own little diorama. Here's a balcony. Little balconies. It's a diorama art shop. So you could buy your balconies and then put all your little stuff in it. You can make your own diorama. Here's some parts for it. This is the strangest collection of stuff. Or you could put them in a bell jar. Dioramas in a bell jar. Here's some bullhorns. There's a diorama with a fireplace. It's kind of the manger. Then one with a windmill. Fireplace. This guy likes fireplaces. Here's a Giuseppe Figurino. Figurinos of Giuseppe. Giuseppe Figurino. That's his name. figurines of
What's your hand?
figurines.
What's your hand?
Oh, tour group's going in. Tour group is going in. Oh, he just made one.
So,
Oh, very nice.
so you get your basic thing.
Yeah, you get your
Then
basic
you make
thing.
a manger.
Oh, okay. You buy your basic. And then you put your little statues in.
It's on.
It's like a nativity scene. So you populate it with your own figures. And you could buy all kinds of different figures.
And supper.
You buy the blank and then populate it. Now we get it. Now here's somebody made a little workman's station. So that must be a pretty popular hobby.
You make a bakery and
Here's little loaves of bread. You could put in the yard. You get a little fountain. Here's a guy, a baker. Here's a guy selling chestnuts. It's we got the craftsman. We got the craftsman in here making them. He's in there doing the statues and making them all. You could set up your own soccer team. Or if you want the Pope, you can put the Pope in there. The secret is revealed. The secret of the empty vignettes.
Baked chickens, grain.
Well, it's a little like when we set up the manger at home.
Well, it's a lot.
You know, it's more elaborate, but it's the same idea. You set up the manger with all the little stuff you buy. Oh, and then they got little mechanized. Now you can use the same mechanization. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just for fishermen, where she's lowering and raising food basket. Or you can make it so you're washing clothes.
Washing the kids, rolling the bones,
So he's chopping wood.
ironing, shaving the sheep,
Oh, then you go side to side.
making the pizzas.
Ironing.
He's doing a horse.
Or you can be planing.
Stirring the dough.
Or you could be shearing a sheep. And then back and forth a rolling pizza. Or you can go milk churning. Or you're like turning a spit. Oh, that's a double action. He's going up and down inside. And here's washing the baby. We're in another piazza here.
Look at this.
This church is really large. I don't know if it's open or not.
Why do it open? Print them all into the book.
What's he doing? Yeah, the stone and the plaster. Even when the plaster's old, it looks good. Like that Venetian wall covering you buy, is that it? The plaster? The Venetian plaster. Here's more stuff to buy. Christmas, for Christmas and religious. It's a beautiful church right off to one of these small little streets. This one, this particular one, you can choose by pressing a button. You can choose which one you want. This is a little more advanced than the other ones. We just saved our sorry souls. They're selling these two.